Okay guys, so today is going to be a super fun day. We've got a couple of meetings. We're going to be planning the Ludus 2026 holiday out here in Marbella. So we're going to take you behind the scenes of some of the accommodation that we might be staying at. Got a bit of networking event this evening, super fun, nice, enjoyable training session today. Got some just upper body, fun stuff. So we'll take you behind the scenes of the rail club where I've been training. So yeah, super fun day. Now, what I've found has been a lot more important to me than I've sort of remembered and realized. You take it for granted when you've got it all the time back home in Wales, and that's genuinely my morning routine. Now, this isn't going to be one of those videos of another person saying to you, you need to wake up, put your clothes on, go out for a 5K run, or meditate for an hour, or do some yoga, or do some journaling. Or jump in an ice bath or anything like that, because believe me, I've done all of that, and yes, it's fantastic, but for me, it's not the hardest thing to kind of do. Like, my fitness, my health is one of the areas of my life that I would say I excel in, and there's other areas of my life that I don't look forward to as much and that I want to improve a lot more. So that's essentially my philosophy for morning routine is, as soon as I wake up, how quickly can I be doing that thing that is either the least enjoyable or the hardest thing that's going to get me kind of moving forwards and growing in the way I want to. So that changes, like there's different seasons in the year. And that's one of the things that I teach everyone that I coach first. It's like, right, what season are you in? Are you currently pushing in business, in your career? Are you pushing in your fitness? Are you pushing in your family, in your relationships? Or are you currently in a state of pull, which is exactly where I'm in right now? Enjoying yourself a little bit more, planning for the future, taking a bit more time to analyze, take a step back, take the long-term view, rather than getting lost in short-term problems. So I'm in that pull state right now. So what I'm working on more than anything is learning. So back home, this would be waking up and getting into some business books, getting some marketing books, getting into some sort of leadership books. And being out here, it's learning Spanish. So I would say every morning, I would say 4 mornings out of 7, I've been waking up and just straight getting into studying Spanish. We've had a few lessons out here that have been great. And I found some good YouTube series that I'm making notes on, practicing with Amaka. And yeah, I've been enjoying it because I think learning is a skill that, I don't say I lost it at all, but going through school, going through university, you're kind of forced to do these things. But then in adulthood, in my 30s now, you've really got to try and, hold yourself to doing these things. And when I know that I've done that thing that I find the hardest in the day, then that helps me most with my mental health, because I'm like, if I can do that, I can do all of these other things super easy and super enjoyable. So that's my 2 pence on morning routines, guys. Whatever you're working on, whatever you find hard, go and do that thing first of all. Do your ice baths, do your running, do your yoga, do your meditation, but do those later in the day. I want to kind of say when you've earned it, unless that's the thing you're struggling with, and that's your fitness and that's your health goals. So morning routine is super simple for me. Wake up, water straight away. It's the first thing. Got to hydrate. Trying to get 4 of these in a day at the moment because it's not that hot today, but sweating a lot more out here. Getting 6 liters of water in. Couple of supplements. We've got L-theanine going in at the moment. Turmeric. Some omega-3s. Probably don't even need them out here. But then this one's pretty good. It's electrolyte drinks. We've got sodium, potassium, magnesium, and then a banana as well to get a bit more potassium in. Got to get your salts in, guys. Super important for hydration. 5 eggs as always. That's the same breakfast I've probably had for the last 8+ years. Got my coffee in, start the day right, and then just get straight into learning Spanish. So that's the morning studying complete, and now time to get some calories in before we go train. So always a protein source, always some carbohydrates before training, something easy to digest. Got some spinach in there and a little bit of orange juice. Don't overkill the orange juice, guys. Just literally small sips, get the benefits.
without all the added sugar. So the great thing out here is the fish. It's incredible, and got some swordfish here, which is high in selenium, which has tons of cognitive benefits, supports testosterone production as well. So always look to get this in your diet, guys, if you can. So super simple meal.
Okay guys, off to the gym we go, best part of the day. So yeah, learning's done for the day, checked in with the team, got a few bits and bobs done, nice little cheeky haircut on the way, and it's about a half an hour walk. So that's gonna help me hit one of the standards each day. So yeah, this trip it's not a holiday, we're having a ton of fun, but it's just living. It's doing what I do every single day, just in a cool place. So at the start of the trip, I wrote down 3 standards or 3 main focuses for the trip. The one was to learn Spanish. The other was to connect with lots of other fitness entrepreneurs out here, which has been super easy. There's just tons of people who are health orientated, and whether that's in the gym, some of the clubs that we've joined, yeah, it's absolutely great for that. Now in terms of my fitness and sort of the goals around that, it's to keep my body weight roughly the same, about 92 kilos, keep the body fat low, and enjoy myself while I'm out here. So there's been a lot of nights out, there's been a lot of restaurants most days, and I've managed to keep myself in awesome nick as well. So the way I do that is just simple habits every single day. Like, it's super underrated and it's so simple, but there hasn't been a day in this trip where I haven't done 10,000 steps. Even if I've done a running session, even if I've done a cardio session, those 10,000 steps are on top of that. So walking to the gym now, walking back is a great way to get about 5,500 in. And then later on in the evening, then there'll be another walk on top of that. So that's a simple habit. Having protein with every single meal. I kind of roughly know where my nutrition's at without tracking it. And then for those of you that want to get into a little bit more detail with it, there's nutrient timing around the carbohydrates. So I am trying to keep my body fat quite low at the moment, and the way I do that is keep my protein nice and high, keep the fats constant, tons of fruit and veg, and then just manipulate the carbohydrates a little bit. So they're down a little bit at the moment, and then I'll try and have them around my training sessions. So for 99% of people, that's not important. The total food consumption over the day is, but if you're watching this, you're in that top 1%. So yeah, you want to be having your carbohydrates around your training. That's when you're going to make the most out of your training sessions. You're going to utilize those carbohydrates by getting some in before, so that was the rice in the last meal, and then getting some carbohydrates in after the workout as well. So let's get into today's session, guys.
Now, before we get into the main part of the session, guys, I've got a massive favor to ask you all. I'm looking to grow this channel. I'm looking to put out more and more content to help more men with their physical and mental health and to lead better lives. So I know about 90% of you watching this video won't have subscribed yet. So if you could, that would be a massive, massive favor for me, guys. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and if you can drop a comment as well, I will be forever grateful. Now, let's get into today's session. So upper body focus, real fun session. I've been starting my warm-ups with just some core work. So here you can see some rotational work in a side plank position, just called these side plank rotations, 10 on each side. And then we'll transition then into some front plank, opposite knee coming to elbow. I've just sped this up to save the boredom. Massive apologies about the camera angle, guys. Yeah, this is going to take a little bit of work improving, and then we get into some scapular work, just in a little bit of an arch hold. So we'll go bam, 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 1, 2, 3, take a bit of rest, 60 seconds, 90 seconds, whatever that is, and then 3 rounds. Smash those abs, get nice and warm. And then first little superset of the day was this incline chest press machine. It's been fun trying out these machines. This gym's freaking awesome, it's huge. And sort of inspired me to get a few more machines for Ludus in Monmouth as well. So look at those incoming, guys. And then supersetting this today with a lat pull down. Same thing here, these grips are awesome. Definitely buying some of these for the gym. Just felt a real good contraction in the lats. Like, you can pull from the lats, leave the arms out of it a little bit more. So we went 3 sets of 12, 10 and 8. on the incline chest press into the lat pull down. So the focus here was just getting blood in the muscles, not really shifting tons of weight, just looking to get that contraction going. And then we moved on to some Arnold press. So shoulders and arms are the focus area for me at the moment. So I'm putting tons of volume into the delts, into the triceps, and into the biceps to get them to continue growing, because they've put on some real good size recently. So I haven't done much overhead pressing, and when I like to get back into a certain exercise such as overhead pressing, I'll always start with a variation that adds in some scapular work. So here with the Arnold press, it's forcing that external rotation of the shoulder before we get into the pressing, which forces me then to keep the weight light, really focus on that shoulder health, build up some good stability here before getting into some big heavy strict presses further into the block. So actually forgot my tripod, so yeah, this is some of the funny angles that we've actually got shot here. I might try and see if I can get some of the audio in on this, because it was quite amusing having this guy do some thrusts next to the video, and hearing his grunts. Comment below, what exercise do you think he's doing? Because it's not a hip thrust he was trying to do, bless him. You see some sights in these public gyms, Christ. But no, it's been awesome. Really good gym. Rail Club Marbella, if you're ever in Marbella, get yourself down there. They've got tons of stuff going on for all sorts of people. So yeah, this was just a little superset of cable work, doing some upright rows into bicep curls. We're doing some myo match sets. So this is something I've learned to add to my training quite recently. Dr. Mike Israetel. Great way of getting tons of volume in a short period of time. So might do another video on that in the future. Didn't get a lot more content done after this, guys. So we finished off today with some networking, meeting some new friends up in the hills. Freaking beautiful spot, fair play. And that's a wrap for today, guys. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a like and a comment below.